Moorlands Radio Sport, in association with Leek Building Society.
Thanks for joining us on Moorlands Radio. Just give us your assessment of today's game against Avro, because it was a cruel way to lose the game. I think a point probably was the better reflection.
Yeah, I think it sums up the last few weeks for us. We give all the effort, we try really hard, and we're pushing for a goal first half and definitely second half, and they have a break down the side and scuff one into the net. But when you're down the bottom, I suppose that's what happens. We've got dust ourselves off for next week, and we've got to get a win next week, simple as that. So it just makes next week even more important. Everyone's disappointed in there with the result, but they haven't got time. Sulk and worry about that. We've got to bounce back and get a result next week.
Yeah, you could see in that first 15 minutes or so that you kicked on from last Saturday's victory over Hanley, and you had the chance from Kingsley to score, so you must have been pleased with the start.
Yeah, we've done really well. We worked on it in the week to get a good start, because we know that if we get a good start and get ahead, we're a lot stronger, and we put them under pressure. The game plan was to get down the sides of them, which we did, and play in their half, and we had a few chances. Maybe we could have been in the target there, probably a bit critical, but we need goals at the minute, and in them areas I'd back Kingo to get them goals. It didn't happen today, and we get sucker punch second half with a ball down the channel and a shot. That's exactly what we were trying to do with the first half, and very disappointing, frustrating day today again, and we'll have a look at it tomorrow about the game and where we go to next week.
Yeah, and in the second half, after going 1-0 down, it took you guys about 5-10 minutes to readjust, and then the last 5 minutes it was almost a siege on the Avro goal, and you just couldn't find that way through.
Yeah, I think lads obviously disappointed that it conceded, but at the end of the day, you can't. In football matches, you haven't got time to stand and wait for 5-10 minutes, sulk about it. So you got to get back on it and try and get one back, and that's probably a disappointing thing. We took our foot off it a bit for 10 minutes, but credit again, we made a few substitutions. We got the ball down the sides. Dan had a chance, could have passed to Kingo, and Disco should have forces a great save out the keeper. It just wasn't getting going for us again today. We need goals at the end of the day, and it's just not happening at the minute, but we'll keep working hard and training this week and give the lads the confidence to get a result next week.
Yeah. Two lads making their debut were Joe Morris and Bradley Davis. Just tell us a bit about them.
Yeah, so they've come this week, Thursday. Brad thought he did really well his first game. Got down in the good channels, positive. We saw that in trains. Got lovely left foot strike, positive. And did really well. Obviously 60 minutes he came off, so it was a good debut for him, I thought. But Joe today is probably the best 18-year-old performance I've ever seen. I thought it was absolutely outstanding. Didn't win a battle. They're two big strikers, tried knock him about and be physical with him, which I would, to be fair, if I was them. And he stood up to the challenge, and like I say, his best performance I've ever seen from an 18-year-old, and hopefully we can take that into the next game.
Yeah. And he had Richie Sutton alongside him, who's got oodles and oodles of experience and could coach him through the game, stood right next to him.
That's part of the reason. Obviously, part of the reason we put him in. We knew Sutton talking through the game, and this lad's been playing at a higher level already anyway. He's from Shrewsbury. Gareth Ainsworth wants him to get some games. We've given him the opportunity, and that's what I say to the lads in there. When we give you opportunities, whether you're coming in off the bench or you're starting, take it, grab it with both hands and make that position yours. And we need wins at this stage of the season, so next week's, like I say, massive game, and we'll reassess and go from there.
Yeah, H Cup finals, I guess, is the cliche. City Liverpool have now been relegated, so there's 3 relegation spots left open, and hopefully in a month and a half's time Kidsgrove's name's not in the bottom 4. 100%,
we can't let that happen, and me and Tom will be working every day to make sure that doesn't happen. We've got a good squad. It's just probably having the rub of the green at the minute, but nobody cares about that at the minute. It's about winning football matches and getting points on the board, and that's where we go next week.
Yeah, and Kidsgrove fans normally always get behind the lads. You could hear it this afternoon, but you just need that extra 10% from them for the last games.
Unbelievable. Ever since me and Tom have took over throughout the season, really, they've been, no matter if there's been one person there or 300, they've got behind the team. And listen, we need everybody, and if we can get people here, extra 30, 40 people behind the team, it gives the lads a buzz on the pitch. Everyone wants to play in front of a lot of fans. And I'm sure it'll get us over the line, but we've got to give them something to come and watch the football matches as well, so that's our responsibility, and I'm sure they'll turn up in the droves.
Yeah, Matt.